Good evening. I'd like to take this time to welcome our parents to our 2025-26 athletic banquet to recognize our student athletes here at Pocahontas High School. We thank you for coming. At this time, we would also like to thank our school board, our administration, teachers, community, and again, most of all, the parents for lending us your child to teach them education through athletics. Thank you very much. And last but not least, we would like to also thank the student athletes for the time, commitment, loyalty that you put into Pocahontas Public Schools on a daily basis. Thank you. At this time, I'll turn it over to Coach Williamson, our tennis coach.
At this time, can I have all of the boys and girls tennis team players come on up? While they're coming up, I want to thank the administration, Coach Barrington, the Booster Club, Coach Eddington, everybody that's really helped us this year as this is my first year in this program. A few things about us this year. Our girls team did really well. We finished 10-2 in conference, which was pretty good. That was our overall record. Also this year we had a full boys team, which was a big deal because we only had one returning boys player. So that was a big accomplishment and goal that we had this year. Alright, I'm going to start with reading off our first year Letterman players. For first year we had Eli Avery, Will Harris, Dallas Gossett, Boston Massey, Allie Winslow, Leona Winslow, and Michaela Mueller. And then for our second year Letterman, we had Lawson Camp and Peyton Huddleston Daly. For our third year Letterman, it was Ashlyn Guthrie, Scarlett Collins, Sydney Earnhardt, Mackenzie Berger, Libby Rawls, Kate Kazee, and Noah Waltz. And we thank you, tennis team. Y'all can have a seat.
Hey, tennis team, go down here for a picture.
Second year Letterman, Aiden Molina, Parker McCosey, Skylar Ray Hare, Amina Tillemeyer, Ellen Abshire, Jaden Ford, Alex Ali. Those were the second year Letterman. Our third year Letterman were Aiden Jers, Ryan Scott, Liam Kirby, Deanna Phillips. Our fourth year Letterman And the only one that we had was Landon Tyler. Thank you.
Okay, guys, before we do some door prizes, did all the athletes get a ticket? If you did not get a ticket, you'll see Miss Suzanne. She'll get you one. The first one is a $2 Amazon gift card. And last four digits, 4087. 4087. Somebody had to hide it. Okay. That's the way. She got it right. Oh, there she is. For $15 worth of pizza from Domino's. $4110.
Okay, this sport at Pocahontas High School is new. We started it this spring. They've had a tremendous turnout, grades 5 through 12. So it's been really, really good. And these are the senior high guys, and they'll all be honored with their first year letterman in trap for this school year. Alexander Tyler. Cody Gossett. Hunter Barber, I'm sorry. Blaine Russell. Jackson Tony. Aiden Hibbert. Eli Dunlap. Hunter Green. Kipton Jansen. Leo Clark. Peyton Amos. Toby Daffron. Wade Sisselberger. They will shoot at the state qualifying Saturday, is that correct, guys? This Saturday in Jacksonville, or Cabot, I'm sorry. Cabot in Jacksonville. Good luck, congratulations.
Could I get my PHS cheerleaders up here, please? Okay. So you know I have to talk a little bit, but I promise it won't be as long as Coach Fields. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone, just as Coach Brigton did at the beginning, of our administrators, our school board, all of our teachers, our coaches, our Booster Club, and our fans, the parents, taking them to and from practice, bringing skirts, bringing ball shoes, everything that they forget. We know how it goes. This season has been a fun and memorable season for all of us. From Friday night lights on the field, the pep rallies, to being courtside, this team has brought so much energy, spirit, and heart to every game. What made this season successful wasn't just what happened on the sidelines, but it was the teamwork and the dedication, the friendships that grew throughout the year. This group showed up ready to work hard, support one another, and represent our school with pride. And I'm very proud of them. So now we're going to start with our first year letterman, Jordan Ballard. If you girls could step forward so Coach K could. Caitlin Baltz. Why don't you guys, after you get it, why don't you come over this direction? Could you do that? We're going to shake things up a bit. Coach K can sit here, you can get it, and you can come over here. So that way I have a certain group left. Gianna Brewer. Iris Bridgman. Taylor Burnside. Emmeline Du Bois. Jay Guevara. Hannah Howard. Reagan Tweedy. Oh, she's out. Catherine Sailors. Addie Shipley. Aubrey Weinball. And Mackenzie Berger. I do have one other person who will get a one-year letterman. Well, I have two, but we'll talk about that later. I just want to mention her because she's not with us now because she's back in Germany. But if you'll remember, I had a cute little blonde girl on the sidelines in football games, and her name was Johanna Glaupus, and she was with Ken and can't think, Ziegler, and so she had to go back to Germany. But we are going to send her a plaque for her 1 year because she did a great job, and we were glad to learn from her and have her on the team, and I was really proud of her. Okay, now we're going to go with our second year letterman. Mackenzie Adams, Mallory Broadway, Jacqueline Chester, Mary Morgan Jansen, Emerson Massey, Libby Rawls, Sage Sparks, and Clara Carter. So now, there were just a few standing. And so these are my seniors, and the girls can come a little closer. These seniors are very special to me. I've said it time again, they're the last ones I had in class in English, but they're just a good group of girls. They're not bossy or mean most of the time, just to me. They have always try to be good teammates and good supporters of all of the girls on the team and lead in a positive way, and I'm super proud of them. So now we're going to talk about them a little bit. So my first senior is a young lady who has been a Redskin cheerleader since the 7th grade. She's reliable, she's helpful. Whenever someone leaves pom-poms on the sidelines, she goes to get them. If I need someone to work a concession stand, she's the first to volunteer. I could leave her in charge of anything, and I wouldn't have any problem knowing it would be taken care of. And she's such a sweet person, and I'm going to miss her a lot, and that's Presley Agee. And she is a third-year veteran. Next young lady we're going to talk about hasn't been around very long. She is a one-year letterman. She came to us this year. But I have learned that behind that sweet, innocent little smile was a little sneakiness. Because she would come up and say, "Need, could we wear glitter at the game tonight? Or could we wear hats? Could we wear lays around our necks for the Hawaiian night?" They would always put her up to it because she had that little smile, and I fell for it every time. And so, yes, Ashley, we will do that. Ashley Baltz. My next senior is also a third-year letterman, and I've had most of these girls since 7th grade. She is very kind and thoughtful. When I think about her, she's just always been helpful to everyone. If someone forgets a bow, she has one. If someone needs anything, she will find a way to get it. She even let someone borrow her shoes for a ball game one time. So I looked over and someone was wearing her shoes. I think they were not the right size, but they made it work. And also her mom brings snacks to practice, so the girls really like that too. She is precious, and I'm going to miss her, and it's Audrey Holt. I've watched her grow into a beautiful, confident young lady who does great on the sidelines with a big old smile, and you just can't help but watch her cheer, and that's Adriana Ramirez. Thank you, seniors, for being such great role models, for working hard, and being good teammates. And thank you for making my job so enjoyable. I love you, and I will miss you. Okay, a little more. I always give 3 awards with cheerleading. And so we're going to do those next. Leadership is my first award. Being a leader is more than just being loud on the sidelines or standing in front row. It's about setting the tone, encouraging others, staying positive, and leading by example every day. This young lady has done exactly that. She uplifts those around her. She works hard without complaint, and lifting her teammates. Her constant enthusiasm and positive attitude reminds everyone of true Redskin spirit, and that's Adriana Ramirez. And my last award is an award that is a little bit different, and it is my summer award. Summer Ungrained is a cheerleader I had years ago, and I didn't write down the exact dates at the moment, and I don't want to get into it, but we lost her in an accident, and in her honor, we created an award for her, for someone that possesses her qualities. Summer was a great teammate. She always smiled. She was always supportive. She didn't always do everything exactly right, but she gave it.
Okay, so this past season, we had another great season. We finished the season third in our conference, made it to the regional tournament, and we also made it back to the state tournament. There were many people who doubted our ability to make it back to the state tournament after losing key players last season, but each and every one of these girls proved that they were good enough to make it there again. Each of these girls worked all summer, every workout, every practice, every team camp. They showed us wanting to get better, and that is what we did. We played in a tough conference, and we finished behind 2 big programs. One being Westside, who made it to the state finals this season, and the other being Brooklyn, who were the state champions for the last 3 years. One of our goals has always been to beat Brooklyn, and even though we haven't achieved that goal yet, we did compete with them, and we even took them to 4 sets at our place, which was a big win in my opinion. One thing I will never forget this season is the loss that we took to Southside in the beginning of the year. Last year we lost to Southside 5 sets at their place, so we were determined this season to beat them at ours. We were up 2 sets, and I really thought we were going to sweep them, but they ended up beating us in 5 sets, and the good set was 17-15. So even though it was only our second game, I think everyone was pretty much heartbroken, to say the least. Everybody involved was crying in the locker room after the game. But little did we know we would get them a chance to play them again for something bigger. We got to play them again in the first round of the regional tournament, which determined whether or not we would make it to the state tournament. And not only did we beat them, we selected them in 3 sets, left no doubt that we were the better team. There hasn't been a moment throughout the last 3 years where I haven't been proud of every single one of these girls, but that's definitely one moment I will never forget. Even though I won't be back next year, the volleyball program in Israel will always work. And our third-year lettermen, Savannah Carson, Audrey Holt, Kenzie Ogden, and Lily Tolmeyer. This year we had 3 all-conference players, which was one of them being our senior leader, Kenzie Ogden, junior Violet Lynch, and sophomore Brinley Shute. And we also had an all-state tournament team player, and that was senior Lily Tolmeyer. Okay, so this last award is something that I decided to come up with this season and give out to a great volleyball player and an even better person. This girl and her family experienced a loss that no one should ever have to experience, and throughout this loss, this girl never once faltered on the court. We all knew she was going through hard times, but she showed up for our team no matter what. There were days that were harder than others, and there were many tears shed, but something that never changed was her effort and love for the game. The girls supported her so much throughout this time, which is something that was so amazing to see as their coach. That is truly what makes this group so special. They put all of each other above themselves, which makes me so proud to be their coach. I've never been around another group of girls who put their teammates above their own personal game, and it's so special to see from a group of girls that are their age. There were other losses that these girls experienced this season, and it was so hard to watch being their coach, but they all supported each other throughout the hard times. With that being said, this girl is someone who showed up for our team no matter what, and we're all so proud of you. So the Miss Redskin Award this year goes to senior Audrey Holt. Thank you all for all of the support. Thank you, Coach Brewington, Coach Casey, Coach Maddox, everyone that supported us this year. Thank you all.
Get your tickets back out. This one will be for $15 for McDonald's. Last four digits. 4112. All right, we Taco Bell, $10. $4073. Walmart, $10. 4101. Get one more right quick. Chick-fil-A, $10. 4190.
So if I can have both cross-country and swim come up at the same time, please. So, on behalf of swim and cross country, we'd also like to thank the administration, the athletic director, the Booster Club, and especially our parents for helping us host the swim meets and also attending our away meets, cheering for us and supporting us in that way. Our girls swim team had another successful year. We placed third in the state, and we have several that received all conference, all district. We were first in our district. So for our first year letterman, our other second year letterman is junior Chloe Fort. Chloe earned all district, but getting second in the 200 free. She was fourth in the 100 breast. At state, we put her in the 200 IM where she placed 8, and made her do the 100 fly as well where she got 10. She was on 2 of the relays as well. Then our third year letterman, we have Blake Hall. Then we had Audrey Gann. Audrey was all conference. She got first in the 200 IM and first in the 100 breast. And at state, she was 8, was on all 3 relays. And then our other third year letterman is Warren Olson. Warren was first in the 200 free at our district meet, first in the 100 fly. And at state, she was third in the 500 free and second in the 100 breast, which earned her all state as well. Lauren broke a few of her records again this year. She didn't get any new ones yet, but she broke 3 of her records. Then our junior boy is Isaiah Land. Isaiah got first in the 200 IM at the district meet and first in the 100 free. He at state got third in the 50 free and 7th in the 100 free. He broke a new school record in the 100 free and then broke his record that he already had in the 50. And for our cross-country runner, we have our senior, Stephen Tigo was our only senior high boy runner. And he's a senior, so we're going to miss him, but we have some 7th and 8th graders coming up.
The baseball team come join me up here.
also like to thank all the faculty and staff here at Pocahontas that work with myself and the players to ensure our success. It means a lot. Something at Pocahontas that I kind of pride ourselves over, we travel really well. If you ever look at any of the stands, whether that's basketball, football, baseball, it's always packed. And that's something that's very prideful around here. So it's appreciated. This year we went 15-8. I say 16-8, kind of had a game there, but 16-8 in my mind. And a lot of people counted us out. We had a year last year where we won very good games. Everybody kind of expected us to do the same with such a young team. But we came out and what I consider a lot of people was overachieving, and that's the thing that we pride ourselves on. Every day these people work to be better and better. And it showed on the field. We didn't make the regional last year, and we came in and won a regional. Not a regional game, but made the regional. Another thing is we have rivalries here at Pocahontas. Big rivalries. I love that. I love schools that have rivalries. Highland's one of those rivalries. It's a big one in my mind. It's hard enough to beat a team once, hard enough to beat them twice. We did it 3 times this year. And that is something to be very proud of. We don't want to be Highland. Going through a season's tough. Baseball season's tough. You have bad weather at the beginning of the year. It's cold. You got to get inside. We're playing outdoor sport. But it never showed to these guys. There's 5 teams on our conference. Got to make top 4. And everyone on our conference preseason. They told us we were going to be the 4 seed. They said you guys are just going to be above West Side. And we wound up being the 2 seed. And that's something that is very, very important to us. And these guys did a great job. But success isn't always determined by the wins or losses. It's determined by how you approach each day and how you prepare. I try to tell these guys, win everything a lot. Go into the mindset that you're not just trying to win a ball game, you're trying to win every pitch. The Abram Hibbert, Carson Pankey, Wayne Williams, and Riley Dapper. And then our 3-year letterman, Luke Jansen, Andrew Swaggy Donovan, Isaac Molina, Parker Radford, and Jonathan Marone. And our sole 4-year letterman, this guy somehow survived me for 4 years. It feels like he's been here longer than me. At one point, we thought he was going to reclass as a freshman. This would be Austin George. Now for our all-conference, this year we got 5 all-conference for coming in 2nd place. This is holding on by the conference coaches. It's something to be very proud of. So the less, the lower seed you get, the less all-conference you get. We came 2nd, so we got 5. First would be Carson Pankey. Second would be Noah Maltz. Third would be Brady Grooms. Fourth would be Peyton Amos. And lastly, Austin George. Congratulations, folks.
If you guys will come up, off team. You know, that team looks a little shorter than I remember back when I told you. That's okay. Oh, they're over there. We gotta wait for the golf team to start. Hold on. We need back to Ace. We need Swaggy over here. Ace. We need Ace. We need Ace. Where's the golf team that are on baseball? These guys right here talk to me a lot about golf and a lot of other things I didn't know about. We like to learn every day. These guys are talking a whole lot of things. In my opinion, golf is probably the toughest thing going on. Somebody may think that's okay. But these guys, when they're on the tee box, they're on an island by themselves. That's a tough thing in my opinion. Right? These guys have done a great job. I do want to thank Rolling Hills Golf Club. We've got a nice little 18-hole course out there. If you haven't been out there, many of you I've seen out there on the golf course. But the number of people that call me and want to come play in a golf tournament, it's a lot. We can only have 4 or 5 a night. We usually stay out the dark and try to get off there so that all the club members can play in the afternoon. But they do work with us well, and I appreciate that. Parents, I want to thank you guys. You know, these guys go out and handle themselves right on the course, and that's a good thing in golf. Now, there is a little trouble. I don't know if this is last, I think it was a couple of years, but the seniors are playing some kind of game in golf, or not golf, but seniors were, some of these girls on this side went up at the golf course, and they're trying to shoot these guys with water guns. So I don't know the game. Does anybody recall this game? I don't know. That last year was both years. So what will happen is they're playing some kind of game, and these guys are trying to sneak up on the course, and they have to put a stop to that. But I don't know what the game is. If you get hit with a water gun or something, I don't know. It's a little bit crazy. But anyway, other than that, we didn't have any issues. We do have, I believe, several first-year lettermen. 11, I believe, is total. So we'll hand those out first. You got those 11 over there. Okay, so first year will be Noah Maltz, Ace Brooks, Leo Clark, Spencer James, Jacob Jansen, Tyson Masters, Jared Mitchell, Jackson Mitchell, Parker Radcliffe, Carson Pavey, Andrew Dolan. I'm a little bit older. I messed up Swaggy's nickname. Coach got it right. It makes sense now. They explained it to me, Swaggy. Swaggy D, developed. I thought they said Swaggy Pete. I've been calling Swaggy Pete for a while. And they told me, so I messed that up. Swaggy, I'm sorry about that. Coach Don cleared that up for me. I feel bad about that. Okay. All right, second year running. Abe Hibbert. Our fourth year letterman, Carter Couch. Carter's still out there. Hey, this guy, if there is we got a lot of model Redskins, but if there's a model Redskin, it is this guy. This guy is tough, he's smart. When you get him on the court or you get him in football, if you watch him on Friday night, this guy will try to rip your heart out of his life too. But when he gets out of the square here, or he gets off the football field, one of the nicest guys I've ever been around. Carter, I appreciate that. Now, where's Blackwell at? Tony, come up here. This guy right here, I'm gonna spotlight this guy over. This guy right here, he finished third in the district. He finished 26 overall in the state. Very, very difficult. Anybody been developed this office? You know that. They have developed this for Bermuda. And you guys know what that is? I'm going around this golf course. All the yards are rock. So I nicknamed it developed this for Bermuda. But all the yards, there's nothing. It's just on a mountain. And he's got to hit it down there. If he wants to finish in the top, go to that top 20, 25, finish right around 26. But he watched two guys hit the ball that just got spattered all in the woods and everywhere. Then he hit a great shot. He birdied that one. He finished with a birdie. But, I mean, any of you guys here may have been able to do that. The mental toughness is required to finish the last couple holes there. I thought it was outstanding. Colton, I appreciate you. And I look forward to having a big senior year. He's going to get a third year award, I believe. Thank you, Colton. All right. Appreciate you guys. Good chance to out, watch some golf. So we also got an all conference plaque for you. Thanks, golfers. Go over and get your picture.
All right, get your ticket back out. Do another Amazon, $10. $4163. Subway, $15. $4202. Wendy's again, 15. $4181.
All right, now does the whole team come up, please? All right, this season didn't go the way we hoped. We faced tough losses, moments of frustration, but those challenges showed us and made us what we are today. I'm proud of this team and how they finished. In our final game, we came together and played for each other, displayed heart, grit, and determination that defines us who we are. It reminded us that true success cannot be measured by the scoreboard. But it does measure growth, perseverance, and the commitment to never give up on our goals. With that being said, I'm just going to hop right into it and do the letterman. So first year letterman is Olivia Pavilion, Ellie Eddington, Jana Lindquist, and Marissa McDonald. And our fourth year letterman goes to our one and only senior, Kenzie Ogden. I do have 3 all-conference awards and 1 all-state. So my all-conference awards goes to Emma Conway, Zoe Godwin, and Leona Winslow. Lastly, my all-state goes to Zoe Godwin.
We had 0 seniors on our team this year. We had several sophomores and only 2 juniors. So we're a very young group. We finished the season 13-13, 500 in the senior high girls basketball, especially in the 4A conference. I feel like that was a success for us, especially being so young. So I feel like our future is very bright. Our first year lettermen are Braylon Carter, Aubrey Coffey, Zoe Godwin, Adrian Mahan, Sydney Percival, Lexi Rainey, and Allie Winslow. Second year lettermen are Jacqueline Chester and Marissa McDonald. We had 2 all-conference selections. Those all-conference and all-state were selected on by the conference coaches. Our all-conference selections this year were both
Boys basketball, if you come up here. Passed away about a year ago, but having kind of cleaned out her crying over, things like that. My sister decided she was going to do them all the time. I really wanted to, but she didn't want to do it. So you get a year now with myself. So we're cleaning out, but I was reflecting about my mom. And I just wanted to, celebrate all the moms here. But my mom got this thing, sports. Right? Reflecting back on her yesterday, she embodied what I thought the 3 R's were. Right? If I needed a rebounder, she'd do that. If I needed reminders like, hey, coach said you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to get practice. She was always great about reminding. And then she provided resources. I want to go to basketball camp. I want some guy to come in and show me something, learn how to shoot. Coaches' wives in here, husbands. My wife, so I'm going to stand up. Yeah. We'll stand up later. She played basketball back in, I don't know how long ago, it was a long time ago. That's all it's me. But all she ever says is, are we going to just continue to shoot 3? She's been saying that for like the last 10 or 12 years. I mean, the analytics say shoot the 3. We're 2 for 6 from the 3, they're 33%. If you're 3 for 6, 50%. And if you're 2 for 6, it's like 33% of 3 is like 50. So it just adds up. But as you continue, you'll be hard time now. But that's okay. She has unwavering support like all these. Coach Chester's wife, Coach Brooks, so that took me a long time to figure this out, guys. But basketball is defined by your experiences, your relationships, not the championships. Hopefully we all win championships, but it is about relationships. I've been with these guys 2 years, some of them 1 year, but I'm going to go on 3 years, and I'm building good relationships with these guys, and that's what's fun about it. You know, I'm talking about the bus rides. You know, a lot of people don't want to ride bus on, and I get it, but I think it's important to ride bus on. Whether we win, we lose, and there's some nights they just ride home and eat with your family. I get it, driving the bus. Coach Davis was driving the bus, and that guy bought $100 worth of stuff, maybe $200. I don't know, but I've never been in a store like this. It's a great concept. They had everything for drug coverage. We had guys spending money. We had guys calling parents for money. But that's something they're going to remember for a long time. And it was good for me. I had a guy play with me 1 week this summer, and then he became a color commentator on PSD. And I figured out why I've never had that either. This guy challenged one of our guys to boneless chicken wing contest at Buffalo Round. He was defeated 36-10, and the next thing I know, Mikey was doing color commentating, he didn't play more hoops. So I'm an interested deal to throw against high level opponents. All right? We brought some teams that are, Fair Missouri has been a dominant basketball team in Missouri. We somehow beat them 41-40. We got to win against Highland there. Now that's tough. Highland, they look like the Lakers when they play. We probably look like that to them sometimes. They beat us in a tough game up there, and we were able to beat them here. Now, I was telling my buddy about how big a rival Highland and Pocahontas is. I had one to see it again. You can cut the potential with the light. It's kind of like that with this one, right? I get stopped down here somewhere by a boat down there. Highway patrol stops me. I think it's close enough to Pocahontas. You know who I am? I said to my buddy, I said, watch this. He's going to know who I'm at, who I am. So, give me my license, and I said, here I am. The guy looked at it. What's good? I have no idea. It goes back to his car. He didn't know what anything was doing. But I looked at my buddy and said, he must be a Highland Rover fan. Because he doesn't have I was going to high school during 5th, 6th, 7th hour. You're going to have to talk to them. I don't know all these guys' names. They got the referees all up tight. They got the other team up tight. So that was great. Thank this region over here for putting this on tonight. Our community, it's fun for me to be in a community where sports are important. Sports are important, right? And they're only going to be important if it's important to our community. It's only going to be important if it's important to our admin and school board. It's important. And these guys over here to the right, Mr. Chester, now these guys are Redskins. And there's like Miss Pat does a game, this match, these guys, and there's a bunch more fans, but these guys are fans, right? They're bleeding. You cut them over, they're bleeding Redskins. I guess it's great, but they're bleeding, right? But there's a lot of people in this town like that, and it excites me to come to the gym, right? So I appreciate them. And you know, it's special here because, you know, places are places because of the people who live and work there, right? I just lucked into coming, right? Coach Bruce and I have no relationship. We talked probably 30 times over the last 30 years. I just met him. I have no idea. First time I ever met Coach, we beat his team. He was assistant to Mel, and my team wasn't very good. His team was number one in the state. Him and Coach White. They're 17-year-old. Well, we beat them because they played us in our class. I think the refs, something happened. I don't know. We didn't win the game. All right, we didn't win the game. All right, I'll take it too long. These guys have for 1 year of chastisement to take it on. Let me tell you what. When you believe for 50 weeks, okay, let's go first year, Coach. How many we got? First year level. We got Brendan Arnold. We got Noah Balls. We got Carter Scott. Austin George, Jacob Jansen, Marshall Lazarus, I don't really know this today. Lane Williams, get all my first three guys. Now let's see about this. All right, our second year guys, you ready for this one? Xavier Bowling, Coach Castle, Brendan Arnold. Step up though, man. All right, this guy right here, I learned something from this guy. I came here the first day, June 5th, 2024. I went to the furniture store, buy some furniture, and the guy said, hey, I told him I was a basketball coach. He said, well, there's a guy in here working with us. Yeah, you know, something came here and said, hey, the basketball coach is crazy. I must have hard practice. This guy didn't play last year, but I found him, and I got to talk to him for he said, Coach, the first day I met you, I was great. I'm glad this guy played for these kids. I was looking for a couple of guys tough enough to help us beat Reliable or Brooklyn and compete. This guy and George, they mark that, they're tough. They're not scared of anything. They're kind of like me. I'm not scared of much. In fact, I played 2 sixth graders out here the other day, and they challenged me. Again, I beat them 16-4. But ever since, my hip has been injured. I injured my hip. He didn't go to the course, thank goodness. But he thinks he may come back to his class in the fourth. All right, Austin Ford, step up. This guy right here, this is a model redskin too. Because this is what this guy does every day. He shows up every day. He plays as hard as he can every day. If I get him in 1 minute, I don't get him in. If I get him in 10, this guy and his parents, I've got to deal with his parents a lot. They're model redskin parents. They never did anything, they never said anything, but hey, can we help you? Man, we're doing great. This guy right here that bothers me one of the best in the work like. I appreciate it. Now, Carter Scout step out. I already talked a little bit about Carter and Coach don't touch him. This outstanding guy. Right? This guy right here, I mean, I don't know what else to say about him. He's a great guy. I mean, you know, if you're a parent out there going, hey, who is my daughter's a parent? This guy is everything. This guy right here, he's another. This guy's been nothing for 2 years when he played for me. He just played as hard as he could. Now, I could never get him to get better. I like sweating, 100 degrees, knocking each other over, all that stuff. That's fun to do. All right? But this guy here, appreciate you guys, all your singers. Appreciate you guys, and thanks for coming out tonight. Oh, we got all kinds. No ball, step up here, all kinds of people ball. And Jerry Griffin, step up here. Hey, these guys finished 14 and 15. You think about that, you go, man, that's bad. Well, it's bad because I couldn't get 3 more teams to play. I mean, guys around here, I'm going to play 30 games. I practice 50 weeks a year, I'm going to play my game. I called down there already. Yeah, we're going to play 22. Points, and I'm good at 25. I mean, obviously, I don't want to play. So, my job, I have to do a better job scheduling. But this is to our jungle, to our fans, just to our players and our administration. I've had 3 teams that say, hey, we want to come back. Don't come and return the game. We want to come back. OCO, state champion 2 years ago. We want to come back to Pocahontas. We want to play there. That was fun. So, we've got a couple other teams. We're trying to get a Memphis team to come play. I don't know if those knows that or not. We're trying to. But people want to come in here and play because it's kind of fun to play. And you guys make it fun. You guys make it fun. All right. You guys have a great night. Thank you.
Girls track, come on up here, girls track. Coach Fields is a tough act to follow. But I'd like to thank the school board, Dr. Arbuckle, Mr. Green, Coach Brewington, all the assistant coaches, cheerleaders. This is for track and football. All the assistant coaches, my wife, my daughters, for all the sacrifices they have to put up with. And I'd like to thank all of them. We don't have many girls track, but they competed hard all year. We scored lots of points at all the meets, but just 4. These girls came every day to practice. I think they finished 4th in the conference out of 10 teams. We're the only conference in the state that has 10 teams in track. They've had a great year. Our first year letterman, are Lexi Reed, Lily Porter, and Braylon Carter. And Braylon Carter was also named All-Conference, and she finished 7th in the pole vault at the state track meet. Our second-year letterman is Jacqueline Chester. Jacqueline is a two-time defending champion in the disc in our conference, and she also broke the school record in the disc. All right, boys track, and start walking up here, boys track. These guys had a great year. They were competitive in every meet. In track, no matter what meet you go to, there's either 1A schools, 6A schools, 5A schools, so they're competing against Jonesboro, Valley View, Mountain Home, Marion. So it's very tough in track at the local meets. These guys competed, they never backed down. They finished second in the conference behind fourth. Landon Cairo. And our third-year letterman are Carter Couch and Skylar Roth. And our all-conference, we had quite a few make all-conference. We had some ninth graders make all-conference. We don't give them a letter, but they moved up to help us win or get runner-up in the conference meet. Jackson McDonald, he was named all-conference. And Jackson, he broke our junior high school record in the triple jump. He's our new school record holder. Another all-conference, Raven Lopez. Dean Overman. Dean moved up, and he also broke the junior high school record in the pole vault. He jumped 11 feet 10 inches, which that record's been around for a long time. Skylar Roth is all-conference. Aaron Cruz, all-conference. Layton Robinson, all-conference. Lane Thielemeyer, all-conference. Jackson Tinker, all-conference. And Sam Lockhart, all-conference. And Carter Couch, all-conference. And Carter was also, he was third in the state in the disc. He was right there again in the top throwers all year. And these seniors on the team, they did in track, a lot of it is you learn from the older kids, especially in the field events, to show you how to do it. They've done great leadership all year. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, hope more of you guys will come out for track next year. Thank you. Okay, first year letterman, Salem Morse, Lane Thielemeyer, Braden Crow, Mason Hart, Leonard Lazarus, Logan Ward, Gabe Ripley, Jared Sweeney, Alex Kemp, Kyle Cole, Cooper Weinball, and Jada Maludry. All right, this is your first year letterman. You guys take a picture. We'll do our postseason awards after we do all the lettermen. Okay, second year letterman. Second year letterman. second-year letterman, Payne Swan, Gage Ward, Matthias Duran, Xavier Ballard, Mikhail Keju, Jackson Tony, Bruce Riccio, Lou Laskin, Ryder Maltz, Timber Westmore. Okay, our three-year letterman. These guys they've been great to coach. I really think in the history of our conference, they're the first 5 seed to ever win a playoff game. They went to Nashville. Might be the biggest upset in state playoff history, but the game was never really in doubt. It was probably the closest we've been to the quarterfinals since 2007. We've been to the second round many times, but a lot of those games have not been close. These guys, if we'd had about 5 more wins at Prairie Grove, they would have went to the quarterfinals, I have no doubt. The main thing about these guys, Brooklyn scores with us on us about 2 minutes ago. We drive down, take the lead with, I think, 4 seconds. We were down at Highland by 21 at halftime, come back, had a chance to win the game at the end. Prairie Grove had us down 3 touchdowns in the playoffs. 3-year letterman. Mason Priest, Mikey Alpin, Carter Couch, and Frank McCurry. You guys get your picture, and then I will. Who did I forget? I can't believe I forgot him. Austin George. You guys take your picture, and I'll call you back up here for the postseason award. 3-year letterman. Good job, guys. After these guys sit down, we'll call up our all-conference and all-state players. Hey, Ms. Brooklyn, will you wait 1 second? All the seniors go over there. All the seniors go take a football players that weren't 3-year lettermen, they were seniors. Take a picture of those guys. Just the seniors. Impressive playoff game that I ever witnessed against Prairie Grove. Mason Priest. Brendan Arnold. Austin George. And our next guy was all conference, but he was also a unanimous all-state selection at our coaches meeting, Carter Couch. You guys can go get your picture. Now we will have some our special football awards.
Dwayne Hawkins played for the Redskins during the 1987-1988 football season. He played receiver and defensive end. He was also the punter for the Redskins. He wasn't a starter on offense or defense, but he was always waving his towel on the sideline trying to raise the enthusiasm for the Redskins. The 1988 season started magic. The Redskins won many close games with 8-0-1 record, heading to the season finale against the Highland Rebels. During the Highland game, the Redskins faced a 4th and long, and Dwayne was called to get the Redskins out of the hole and punt. Dwayne moved a great punt, trotted a few steps, and fell to the ground. Dwayne had a seizure and passed away a few short weeks later. The Redskins went on to beat the Highland Rebels and decided to dedicate the rest of the season to Dwayne. They advanced all the way to the state semifinals that year. Also notable game, they played the #1 ranked Middleton Raiders for the year. After the season, the 1988 Redskins seniors, they wanted to honor Dwayne, retiring his jersey number 82, and creating this award for a player called the Dwayne Hawkins Spirit Award. Now the criteria for this award, the winner must be a senior, 3-year letter, special teams player, and someone very enthusiastic. This year, I'm honored to present the Dwayne Hawkins Award to Austin George.
Love you, George.
Jerry Fears played for the Redskins during the 1992 and 93 season. He played defensive end in 92 and nose guard 93. Jerry was 5'10", 170 pounds. This made him undersized, but he made up for his size with 4.6 speed and always 100% effort. The 1993 Redskins defense gave up an average of 3.9 points per game through their 10 regular season games, and Jerry was a major reason for defense's success. Jerry was also a standout track athlete for the Redskins. He still holds the school record in pole vault with 14 feet, 8 inches jump. Nearly 30 years ago, on July 2nd, 1994, in the summer before his senior season, Jerry and many of his teammates and friends went on a new trip on the 11-Point River. An unexpected thunderstorm blew in, and Jerry was struck by lightning and was killed instantly. In order to honor Jerry, the number 40 jersey was retired, and the 1994 players and coaches created the Jerry Fears Second Effort Award. This award has been given every year since 1995. The criteria for the award includes the award winner must be a senior, play on the defensive side of the ball, and must give 100% on every play. I am honored to present this year's Jerry Fears Second Effort Award to Carter Couch.
Tonight I will be giving out the Coach Williams Champ Award. But first I would like to say I'm honored to be announcing this award on behalf of, you know this young man and you've had the pleasure of being around him. You know that he embodies what it means to have Redskin pride. The recipient of the 2026 Champ Award goes to Big Mikey Alvin.
4129. Chick-fil-A, $10. 4198. Subway, 15. 4142. Burger King, 15. 4178. So we have 3 more, and these were donated, and we have Miss Suzanne and Mr. James Ray Chester, and they are for Don's Steakhouse. There's 3 of them, and they're $20 each. First one, 4180. Second one, 4176. And the last one, 4165. All right, so the next award is for our PK Cart Award. And Christy cannot be here tonight, and so I'm honored to be able to present this for her. The first thing we're going to do is she has a drawing that she does every year. And she wants to thank everyone who supports it. It goes towards the scholarship fund. And tomorrow night at the scholarship banquet, they will be handing out 2 $1,000 scholarships to 2 student athletes. One will be a football player, and one will be a boys basketball player. She said that, a lot of times they're asked why we give these 2 sports, and the reason is because these were the 2 sports that PK played as a Redskin. In memory of PK, they've given out $36,000 in scholarships. That includes the 2 for tomorrow night. The Quick Raffle is a fundraiser that she has done for several years. So we're going to have a drawing right now to see who's going to win this. And the winner for this one is Matt Kirkendall. So now I'm going to present the award that represents excellence, dedication, leadership, and pride in the tradition of Pocahontas athletes. The PK Kirk Award. This award is presented to a football player and a basketball player. PK Kirk, number 34, truly loved being a Pocahontas Redskin. From T-ball and Pee Wee sports to football and basketball in high school, PK poured his heart into every opportunity he was given. He was a fierce competitor who embraced hard work, discipline, and teamwork. During the summer between 7th and 8th grade, PK had the opportunity to play AAU basketball in Little Rock under Coach Corliss Williamson alongside talented players such as Bobby Portis. That experience pushed him to a new level and inspired him to dedicate himself to improving through hard work and individual training. As he grew older, PK realized college football offered him the best opportunity to continue competing, and he began attending football camps at universities while continuing to excel as a Redskin athlete. Tragically, the summer before his senior year in 2013, PK lost his life in a car accident. PK was more than just a great athlete for the Pocahontas Redskins. He was a competitor who gave everything he had every time he stepped onto the field or the court. As a standout in both football and basketball, he earned the respect of his teammates, coaches, opponents, and the community through his talent, hard work, and determination. But what made PK truly special was not only his athletic ability, it was the example he set. He represented what it means to wear the Redskin uniform with pride, discipline, and heart. His legacy continues to inspire generations of student athletes who strive to give their best and represent Pocahontas with character and commitment. The first award will be presented to a football player. Tonight's recipient reflects those same qualities. This award honors not only athletic achievement, but also leadership, sportsmanship, perseverance, and dedication to team and school. This person is like PK in that he excelled in both football and basketball. He is a competitor who never backed down from a challenge and always wanted the ball in his hands when the pressure was the greatest. Whether on the football field or on the basketball court, his teammates knew that he could count on him to compete with toughness, determination, and confidence no matter the situation. Those qualities, leadership, competitiveness, resilience, and heart, are what made this athlete such a deserving recipient of this award and why he represents the spirit and legacy of PK Kirk so well. At this time, it's my honor to present the PK Kirk Award to Brendan Arnold. In preparing for this next selection for basketball, PK is often remembered as someone with a big heart who was consistently kind to everyone. Whether in the classroom or on the court, PK always gave 100% in everything he did and remained a fierce competitor. The next recipient of the PK Kirk Award also embodies these same admirable qualities. Throughout the season, he never had a bad practice and consistently approached every challenge with a smile on his face. He was a great teammate who truly enjoyed the spirit of competition. This athlete was also a great football player and a basketball player like PK. It's my honor to present the PK Kirk Award to Mason Priest.
Okay, I left my papers back at my seat, so you know I'm not going to talk much. Every year, the Pocahontas Youth Football and Cheerleading League donates 2 scholarships, one to a football player and one to a cheerleader. Part of that is we're thankful to have this facility to use. We're thankful that these kids come and they help coach the girls and the boys, and they ref, and they work the gate and the concession, and we just want to give back. So this year, our football player recipient for this scholarship of $500 he may have learned a few words over the past few years. He's definitely been spit on, cussed at, and lots of other things over the time of his reffing flag football. And so that is Austin George. Our next recipient worked the gate and she worked concession. Anytime I asked her to do that, she did. And
I was a young man or young woman that has sacrificed a lot, not only academically, but also athletically. So just a few characteristics about this young man. He'll be in the running for the valedictorian. We don't know where he's at right yet, but that'll come. He's taking many AP classes, Teachers and coaches speak highly of his character and his work ethic every day. Very, very mild-mannered young man. All coaches talk about how great of a teammate he is. And our Excellence in Athletics Award goes to Carter Couch. All right, that concludes our program for tonight. Just a lot of special thanks. This doesn't all happen without our coaches, our parents, my wife, Miss Ruington. A lot of people say I don't give her enough credit, but I try to every chance I get. Ms. Chester and Mr. Chester, thank them for the support that they have for us each and every year. Just a huge thing. Thank you for loaning us your children, and letting these coaches